Carlin Combustion Digital Library. My name is Angel Gonzalez, coming to you from our training center in North Haven, Connecticut. Today I will be taking you through our Smart Ignition feature available on both our 48245 and 70200 oil primary controls. In this video, we will discuss the features and advantages of Smart Ignition, as well as how to activate it. If you use 3-wire primary controls, or ever set up burners to run with intermittent duty ignition for fear of callbacks, Smart Ignition is a feature you should know about. Intermittent duty means that the igniter is on the whole time the burner is firing. This is also referred to as constant duty ignition. While this can prevent nuisance callbacks by ensuring flame stability, it subjects the igniter electrodes to a huge amount of wear and tear. With Carlin Smart Ignition, you can dramatically increase the life of your igniters while still getting the protection you demand against nuisance callbacks. So what is Smart Ignition and how does it work? With Smart Ignition, the control initially operates in interrupted duty, which means the control will turn off the igniter following trial for ignition and flame stabilization. If the flame is lost at any time after the trial for ignition period, the control will recycle, meaning it will shut down and restart in 60 seconds. Following this recycle, the control will operate in constant duty for the next 10 run cycles. After these 10 cycles, the control will revert back to interrupted duty and will remain in interrupted duty until another recycle event occurs. So in short, Smart Ignition gives you the best of both worlds: a significant increase in igniter and electrode life through interrupted duty, and the certainty of constant duty ignition when you need it for flame stability. Activating Smart Ignition is a very simple process. First, let's look at the 48245. Out of the box, the control is pre-wired for easy replacement of older and more expensive 3-wire controls. By simply wiring the igniter to the blue igniter output lead, the primary control will automatically activate the Smart Ignition feature. It is important to note that all 4 wires provided with your control must be connected to use the Smart Ignition feature. Once wired, Smart Ignition will activate automatically. If for any reason you don't want to activate the Smart Ignition feature, simply wire the igniter like a standard 3-wire control and follow the diagram for all other wiring needed for this function. Now for the Pro X 70200 primary. Smart Ignition on this primary control functions the same as I just described with the 48245 control. The only difference on the 70200 primary is that the feature can be turned on or off through the feature selection menu. The 2 options available will be interrupted or Smart Ignition, provided the igniter is wired to the igniter lead using the blue wire. To enter the programming mode, simultaneously press the up arrow and forward arrow buttons for 3 seconds. Once in the programming mode, use the forward arrow / enter button to scroll through all options until you get to ignition type option. In the ignition type option, there are 2 settings: the factory default, interrupted duty, and Smart Intermittent. To change the settings, press the up or down buttons to scroll through the interrupted duty and Smart Intermittent settings. Select the desired setting and press the enter button to accept. And finally, press the escape button for 3 seconds to exit setup. We hope that you found this video helpful in explaining exactly what Smart Ignition is and how it can benefit you and the homeowner. For any questions regarding Smart Ignition features or setup, reference your primary control data sheet or feel free to contact one of our tech support specialists at 800-989-2275. I thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the Carlin Digital Library for more informative videos.